Welcome to Cultivating the Collection. I am Dan, and this is a follow-up to the first episode of Cultivating the Collection, where I went through all my CDs, all 1,000 of them, and I pared it down. I want to say I found about 200 CDs in my collection that I no longer needed. Some of them I had on vinyl, some were doubles, some were stuff I didn't want anymore. So what I did, I brought it to two different locations, two different record stores, and I traded it all in, and I ended up getting about $400 trading credit. And I'm going to show you what I spent that credit on. Cultivate my collection. Everyone else should too. La, 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 la. Cultivate my collection. I hope you do too. Cultivate my collection. Everyone else should too. Cultivate. Alright guys, so $400 trading credit. I had plenty of things I wanted, so this was easy. This was a no-brainer, very simple to do. First thing I snagged up was a brand new copy of the Ramones self-titled record. A classic, Beat on the Brat, Judy is a Punk. I'm shocked I didn't have this already on vinyl, but I got it now. I'm excited about that. It's actually the first Ramones record I have on vinyl. Picked up a copy of Motorhead's Greatest Hits. I love Motorhead, and more so what I love about Motorhead are their hits. I'm not a big fan of a lot of the filler stuff on the records. I know that's a crazy thing to say, but this is perfect. This is a dual record here, and it has all the songs that I really want. So 30 bucks, well worth it. Picked up a used copy of State of Confusion by the Kinks. It's one of the later Kinks records from the 80s, 1983. Got a brand new copy of Ryan Adams' Cold Roses. Another dual album, one of my favorites by Ryan Adams. This was pricey too. This is about $36. I think that was the most I spent on any records. Picked up a used copy of Human Sexual Response in a Roman Mood. They were a Boston band. My bass player JV was married to their bass player, so there's something really wacky, fun stuff. We got a nice, somewhat minty copy of Paul Revere and the Raiders. And this is Midnight Ride, which has the song Kicks on it. We got a copy of The Kids Are Alright by The Who. It's all beat up. I got it for $1. Records are still great. We got The Osmonds, Love Me for a Reason. I love me some bubblegum pop, so this was great to add to the collection. I don't know this album at all. We got a copy of Rachel Sweet's Protect the Innocent. Rachel Sweet is one of those artists I wasn't really familiar with. I believe this came out in 1980. So she was young. I think she was 17, 18 on these records. Really good kind of power pop stuff. Kind of punky, kind of angsty. We got this for $1. This is Shakin' Stevens, Getting Shaken. Fun kind of rockabilly pub rock stuff. Picked up a copy of Melanie, Garden in the City. She was a folk singer from the UK. Record I didn't have by her. Finally got a copy. This is a repress, but still. We got Exile on Main Street by the Rolling Stones. One of my favorite Stones albums. We got Squeezing Out Sparks by Graham Parker. Love me some Graham Parker. We got an Australian band called Angel City, Face to Face. Pretty obscure kind of, if you're a fan of like Rose Tattoo, AC/DC stuff, I mean, Angel City could be an extension of that. We got a nice new copy of Dead Prez, Let's Get Free. One of my favorite hip hop albums. I had a cassette of this back in the day and I spun it. It was in my vehicle for months and months. Really like the message from these guys. We got Future Islands. This is a brand new record of, I believe, their first album that wasn't released. It's something like that. It's a little bit confusing. Future Islands, synth pop stuff, really good. We got an exclusive record store day, The Clash, If Music Could Talk, and this is this was a promotional interview record that was released back in 1980 originally, and they were promoting Sandinista, so just a weird record to own. Picked up this Anthony Phillips, Wise After the Event. It's a picture disc, it's got a squirrel on it. I didn't know anything about this Anthony Phillips guy, I just thought it was cool that it was a picture disc and it had a squirrel on it. Come to find out, he was the original guitarist of Genesis early on, and then he left and he's released a whole bunch of solo albums. I listened to this and it actually isn't bad at all. Check it out. We got some power pop here. We got some Emmett Rhodes. We got the Hollies album from 1974, and it has the big single on here, The Air I Breathe, which I'm sure a lot of you guys do know that one. We got Suicide's first album, two-piece New York City, drum machine, chaos, noise, screaming, minimal, really good. Suicide. We got some more power pop. We got Dwight Tilley's Jungle. And we got a sealed copy of Dwight Tilley's Scuba Divers. We got Badfinger's Airwaves. Not the best Badfinger record, but right now I'm on a Badfinger kick and I want all their records, so I snagged this one up for the collection. We got the Records, more power pop stuff, obscure, early 80s. Tommy Keene, based on Happy Times. Tommy Keene, amazing guitar player, great lyricist, no longer with us, unfortunately, but I've been on a kick of his lately too, so to find his record there, and for $6, yeah, we're grabbing it. We got this Joan Armatrading, her greatest hits. I don't even know how to describe her. Look her up, she's wonderful. We got a bunch of jam records. We got Setting Suns. And these all look to be original pressing. We got the Jam, The Gift, which I just rocked it. I love the Jam, guys. I really do. And we also got Jam sound effects. So to find all three of those at one spot, I think they're 20 bucks a piece. No brainer. We got Tommy James and the Shondells, Moni Moni, which you probably know Billy Idol's cover of Moni Moni. But that's the original right there. The last record we snagged up, my favorite metal record of probably all time, really. I've listened to this for years and years. Never had it on vinyl, always had it on CD. We got Cradle of Filth's Cruelty and the Beast, and this is bone vinyl right here. I think this was a little pricey too, but well worth it. I've always wanted it on vinyl, so now we got it. In the last couple things I snagged up, I got Paul Weller live on VHS. That goes in with the Jam. He was a singer of the Jam, obviously. And we got this King Kong box set here that has 3 movies from King Kong, plus some collectible stuff, postcards, and like a little book and stuff. So there it is. I feel great about all this vinyl right here. I was able to consolidate all my CDs, get rid of the stuff I didn't want, and I cultivated my collection with all these records. So that's the update, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. I'm still debating on what next to cultivate in this collection. We got plenty of stuff, so don't worry. It'll be coming probably next month or so. So until next time, guys, make sure you cultivate your collection. Poison, you know the rule. If I got the cassette, CD must go.